What is up, guys? On this video I'm going over a boat that we really don't get to see too much here in South Florida, and according to the rep that I was talking to, it seems like these boats are making their way down to South Florida. More people are taking a liking to them. If you're new to the channel, I have a 24-foot greedy white that I restored from scratch, stringers, floor, and I love the cabin feel. I like to camp on it, but I also have a Seacraft that I'm restoring right here, and I'm building a Pilothouse on it. So this is the second Pilothouse boat that I've ever actually walked through. I've done the Parkers, and this will be the first time seeing Defiance, and I've been wanting to see the difference. For you guys that do have these style boats, let me know what you guys like about them, what you don't like about them. So let's go ahead and check this boat out. Looking at the Defiance 220 Admiral Pilothouse. This one comes equipped with a Yamaha 200 with a trailer, with Raymarine electronics. Don't have much more specs on the boat, but this is a 22-foot boat, not including the bracket, and also up to about here, so not really including the bow pulpit. So comes to be maybe 25 foot overall. So let's start here at the stern, out in the transom. You got your Armstrong bracket down here. These are Armstrong. Armstrong does make the brackets for the Defiance. You have your trim tabs, and you have your deck drains here. Yamaha 200. I wonder how this rides with a Yamaha 200. I wonder if a 250 would be better equipped. They seem to come with the Yamahas. So, all right, this boat is under a tree, and it's been here all weekend, so it is a little dirty because of that. So let's give them some slack. It does seem like there's a ton of space back here for this size boat, and the boat feels extremely wide. So if you notice back here on the stern, this is an enclosed transom. I would like to see some type of walkthrough, but these boats are made in the Pacific Northwest, and you're not really trying to get in the water up in the Pacific Northwest. I like that this folds down as well. You can see the scuppers down here for those where the water would drain out of. That transom is super thick. Look at this thing. Extremely thick down here. I've been wanting to see this boat for a minute. Look how clean that looks. It's a nice clean bilge. You got a wash down on that side. You have an unfinished fish box here. I'm assuming that there are some macerators. Same thing on this side. Fish boxes on there. There's a ton of space on this boat for being a 22 quote unquote 22-foot boat. Tons of space back here if you wanted to fish. I'm not sure what these are, but I'm assuming those might be bait wells or live wells. Yeah, so you got a bait well on this side and some storage. And some seating. And then on this side you have the same. Surprised at how much space you have. You have the EVA foam here as bolsters. I guess that would do a little bit better than the actual upholstery. Pretty interesting. This looks like this is a 3-piece now. Yeah, this looks like it's a 3-piece hull, I think. You have your deck plate here. So guys, I'm 6 foot tall, and I'm coming into the Pilothouse, and this door locks in down here. It's fully glassed. And if you guys haven't seen, I'm building a Seacraft right now, and I'm building a Pilothouse on that boat right now. I'm currently working on the stringers. If you want to see the progress for that video, I'm going to put the link up here. But this is the style that I want. I want a door like this that you can walk into the Pilothouse. and get away from the elements. So this does have a step down into the pilot house, and I'm 6 foot tall, so this is about 5 foot, maybe 8, 5 foot 9 to get in here, but it's not too bad. You do have spreader lights up top here with the rod holders, and some grab rails up here. Very high bow rails, very high bow rails. And let's get inside the pilot house here. Let's check this out. I don't know how wide this boat is, but it feels extremely wide. I want to say it's got an 8.5 foot beam at least. Alright, so you got some seating on the port and starboard sides, and you'd be facing each other, so you'd be facing here. I got plenty of space. The person in front of me's got plenty of space as well. You got some storage down here. I wonder if they have other options for maybe a sink, maybe a fridge or something. Here you have your battery switch up here with your breakers. Let's come down here on the deck. Got access to your bilge here as well. Got Deutsch connectors there. More storage, big storage here. So here you would store maybe your life jackets and things like that. And then here are your batteries, which is nice and dry, away from the elements. They're not in the transom. I like that a lot. All right, guys. So shockwave seating. That's a nice touch, especially when you're banging out in the ocean, especially when you're riding in on the rough stuff. This is gonna save your back. Let's take a look over here. Just take a seat. You know, I thought this boat would be smaller. It doesn't feel small. It doesn't feel small at all. It doesn't feel small at all. You got a 360-degree view. These windows here feel heavy duty. When you open them up, you do get that nice breeze, especially up here in the front. Open that up, you get a nice breeze that comes through. It's not hot in here at all. So let's move over to the helm. I think this has a lot more space than the 20 Parker. It is 2 feet bigger than the Parker, so I would expect it to be a little bit bigger. I guess this is more comparable to the 23 Parker. So you have your steering wheel, you have your switches up here with your breaker, and you have a Raymarine chart plotter there, your Yamaha gauges, your binnacle over here. You also have a cup holder back there, and you have your trim tab access. Feels very nice and safe down here, very comfortable. Alrighty. And then towards the bow of the boat, you have some storage underneath there. This is what I really want to see. I want to see how much space you actually have down here to lay in. So let's take a look at that. Alrighty. Oh. So if I'm gonna sleep on this boat, I could definitely sleep this way. And I got space. Put a pillow back here. Or even sideways, I guess. I could sleep this way, like this. And I'm very, very comfortable. This as well. 2 people will be a little bit difficult. Maybe your partner can sleep this way if they're smaller than you. Let's take a look at some of the rigging back here. Looks pretty standard. Nothing out of place. I love this up here too. You can open this up, get a nice breeze. Have this this bug net. And then up here you have access to your anchor locker. As you can see there. There's your hose pipe. Let's close that up. Yeah, this is a sweet boat. Sweet boat. You want to get out of the elements, you want to camp, you want to sleep on it, you want to spend the night on it. I love it. A decent headliner up here. You have your windshield wipers as well. I would like an area, at least for me, I would like an area where I can maybe prep some food, have some type of like kitchenette or something, you know. I would like to have something like that, or maybe even put a fridge somewhere. That would be really interesting. They also have a San Juan model, which is a little bit bigger, where they actually have a table that you can sit down at, and they do have a kitchenette. I would like to see something like that integrated into this, but I think this is more of a boat to take your buddies out fishing and stay away from the elements. Again, this is a Pacific Northwest boat, so you know it's cold up there, so you don't want to get wet being up there. So let's go check out the price and see how much this guy cost. And this is a lot of boat. Again, look at how wide this thing is. I'll put some of the specs on the screen so you guys get an idea. All right, guys, you're looking at $109,995 for the Defiance 22 Admiral. I know it's a 22 in name, but realistically it's more like a 24, 25 foot boat because of the bracket and the bob pulpit. So I personally like it a little bit better than the Parker. I talked to the gentleman, he says that people are interested in the Pilothouse style boats. I think they are, you know, and I think it'll be a good fit for a place like South Florida. You know, you get away from the elements, those rainstorms that come in, get away from the sun a little bit, you open up those windows, you can even put an AC in there if you wanted to, a little portable AC. So that's the Defiance 22. Let me know what you guys think, if you think that this boat can make its way down to South Florida, if it serves a purpose down here. And if you guys are interested in watching the build that I'm doing with my Seacraft, I'm going to leave the link for that video up here so you guys can check it out, or at the end of this video. If you like this video, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.